was just like, damn, fool, your dad's really gonna come out. I was like, oh, don't trip. And then he starts like screaming in Chinese, like, you mother bitch, you motherfucker, you know, like, you mother, you know, and I'm like, damn, this fool only knows mother this, mother that.
So this thing happened in China that a little bit we could probably relate to. This father was scolding his son for getting bad grades. His son's a teenager, so he's just yelling at him. Grabs a like a decorative sword and starts like poking him, you know, like yelling at him about his grades because he got like an F in PE.
A samurai sword, right?
It's like it's a 3-foot blade. So whether that's samurai,
that's pretty big, dude. Yeah, that's a big blade.
It might be, yeah. It ain't a Lubu, but it's you know. So he's like poking him,
right? Yeah.
And yelling at him, and he accidentally like pokes him like on his midsection, makes about a 4-inch. And then the kid starts bleeding to death, and they can't stop it.
Oh, okay.
And the boy dies.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
And was the dad like, I was just playing?
I mean, the father did say he didn't mean to do it. Like, he didn't mean to actually, like, stab him. Like, he didn't mean to cut him that bad.
Like, I'm trying to poke him.
I wanted to scare him.
But then it fucking went in.
There's like, I think the kid had 2 lacerations. One of them was very small, and the other one was the fatal laceration around his midsection.
Why?
But it wasn't like it definitely was not a, like, he didn't restrain him and like give him a slice. He was like berating him, yelling at him. They ended up looking into this kid's like when they do the forensics, and they find out like there are other times where he may have like punched them or like hurt him like as punishment, but that's definitely like way over, So
a sword is crazy.
The father ended up doing, I think he got sentenced to like 14 years for for his son's. I guess that would be like.
I don't even know if that's an adequate like sentence or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a Chinese one, but I don't know what's the max for
Is in China?
That type in China.
Maybe in China they go, you do the full 14, you know. It's not like here.
Chance for parole.
When we say 14, it's 14, okay?
Or maybe
not like America bullshit.
Or maybe it's fucking like Chinese style. Like,
America.
when we say 14, we mean 16, okay?
Oh, because they have to overachieve?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm leaving today. Like, no, yeah, right, 2 more years. You're like, what the fuck?
They just moved the goalposts.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You didn't suffer enough.
You must be dreaming.
Stupid.
The funny like relatability that oddly that I have to this story is that like when I was a kid and my dad was like pushing me or like yelling at me or doing stuff, I would always be like, oh, I hope you mess up and you hurt me like real bad, so I can like be like, oh, look what you did.
And then you die out.
Yeah, I didn't want to die, but I'm like, you know, you always hope that you can turn the tide a little bit with something where like they'll come back and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
But you know, this is like, it's like, man, I didn't mean it. I just wanted to scare him. It's like with a deadly weapon.
Yeah,
I just think
that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, there's just levels to this, you know.
Like, everyone knows you don't poke them with it. You just get right into their face with it. Like you don't fucking make contact.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, bro. It's like you're not a swordsman.
Why is your decorative sword sharp enough?
But did you guys had the sword thing on the stand at your houses when you were growing up?
Yeah. Was that an Asian joke, dude? Was that a Chinese joke? That's not funny, dude.
Well, yeah, it's usually next to the gong. No, like you guys never had that? The like
Because I had swords, but not because my parents had swords to fucking threaten me to study. I had swords because I was a nerd and wanted some swords. You know what I mean? Like, it's different.
Yeah, the cloud sword. Or
and my parents aren't gonna be like, yeah, hang your fucking swords up on the wall, Anthony. No, they don't fucking do that. Yeah.
In the living room, it'll tie the room together.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking freak you out so that you could study better. Like,
my mom threatened me with a cleaver once when I was a kid.
My mom was like, too. Did she swing it at you?
She like put it up to my face, yo, like real, and she was pissed.
Why? What was the reason?
What I did.
My mom was swinging it at me.
I was probably doing some crazy shit.
I had to body slam her ass, dude. I body slammed her on the couch to have a soft landing.
She had the knife in her hand during that?
Yeah,
yeah. She was like, I mean, this was like maybe when I was like a freshman or a sophomore, so I was like pretty cuckoo. And so I think my mom was just being a single mom she was like probably had enough of my shit too.
She lost it.
Yeah, she lost it, and then I was like, man, this bitch fucking crazy, dude. But she was swinging at me. I body slammed her, and then I fucking went out with the homies. I remember coming back.
I went out with the homies.
I was out, dude. I remember coming back home at 3 a.m. My mom You know my Cereal's house?
Yeah.
My mom was sitting on the front lawn in her fucking bathrobe, going like this. My homie's dropping me off, and like, dude, your mom's fucking tripping. I'm like, I know, she's like this every day.
She must have lost her mind with you as a son.
I know, dude. I was like, man, she's fucking tripping.
Have you guys talked about that recently? Because I know you're like patching up and like talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've been patching stuff up, but
You're like, Mom, remember when you had a cleaver and I body slammed you on the couch?
You
Like, how does that conversation?
well, I think she
You were tripping.
she's probably buried a lot of memories, just like how I buried a lot of my own memories, just during that period.
Yeah.
But then when I bring it up of like some of the stuff that she did, like when she was staying at my house, she was like cutting with the cutting board. I'm like, whoa, 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 and my mom starts laughing. She knows where that's coming from. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Did she go, hiya?
She's like,
You know, she gave me that look like don't fucking bring that up, like.
Oh,
Like, she's ashamed of herself too, you know?
my mom's tripping.
damn.
That's next level, bro.
You don't ever act like you're gonna slam her again? It's fun that you can laugh about stuff that was so heavy back in the day, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the only way to really deal
I'm
with that
sure,
shit
like with
sometimes.
you and your dad, like since you can now speak freely
yeah.
about a lot of things,
Yeah.
you probably didn't touch so much of that all this time, huh?
Yeah, bro. I mean, we do talk about stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. Like the
yeah.
way that me and my pops are now, we're super open with each other. You know? Yeah, like, and that's tough. Like, cause even my brother, he did a lot of stuff to my brother too. But my brother is a firstborn, so you know, in the Chinese culture, like they carry the firstborn like the most responsible. They love them and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And the younger ones, it's like I had to tell my brother like I had to call him like Gaga, right, which is older, bro. But I'm like, bro, we're from America, bro. I'm gonna call you James, bro. Yeah. You know, like, and like, I would like get beat up because I wouldn't respect him, and my brother could do whatever he wanted to me as a kid, and if I like smacked him back or talked,
It's over.
My
It's on
dad,
you,
so I'll get beat up by my brother, and I'll get beat up by my dad.
Right.
Yeah. So that was crazy, bro.
Damn.
Everybody was beating each other up in the 90s. Like,
That just was the theme, bro.
No cell phones, man. That's why. Yeah. No iPhones around.
Does your family speak Cantonese or
Mandarin. Yeah, Mandarin Chinese. They're actually born in Korea though, because they like so my grandparents like fled the war, you know, fled communism and all that, and then landed in Korea.
they had a flat go away again when Kim Jong-il came into power.
Yeah, bro.
Or Kim Il-sung or whatever. You know, they're like, fuck, I gotta run away again. God damn.
Do you and your dad, are you able to laugh about crazy
bro,
shit that you
a
guys
bunch
probably
of
did
shit.
back in the day?
Yeah, because recently we were talking about it. Like he did the same, like what Bart was talking about.
Yeah.
Like my dad did some shit like that. He would always walk around. So we have this house broom, but it's like a short broom. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, right?
With a bunch of sticks.
Yeah.
So he would always,
It's so effective.
It was, bro. But one time, same thing. I got into an argument with him, and I was like, I'm leaving this house, and I ran away for a little bit. And then like I came home. I think it was like 1 a.m. right? And then this dude was waiting. My dad was waiting outside, and he was like chasing my homies.
Oh shit!
My homies.
Oh, you hitting your friends?
He fucked you and your friends up.
But at that time, I remember the rage I felt because your homies are everything at that time, and you're just like, fucking stop. Like I was screaming at him. I was like, damn. And then at that time, I'm not happy about it, but I pulled the strap on my dad.
Oh shit!
And then I was like, and then that's when my dad just kind of like, what the hell, dude? Like he froze up a little bit, and then he just kind of turned around and walked away. And then my homies were like, hey, bro, like that's not, you know what I mean? Like that's not.
They're just taking the hits because they're like, it's respect, it's your dad, it's fuck it, yeah.
But then it
wasn't their
just-
favorite thing.
Right. For sure. They're like for having PTSD. You know? But
Like, my dad beat me harder, fool. It's okay, we'll take it. That's true homies though, right?
But they were, you know, that's the different element now. It's like, although we, like he said, you know, he threw his mom onto the couch.
Yeah.
Whereas kids nowadays like, fuck you, mom. Like they don't, you
Right,
know, it's like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
care, you know. So yeah, I think there was still that level of respect, even though they were gang members. You know, we had to kind of still respect our elders a little bit at least.
Right.
You know, so but I had just lost it, bro. I had lost it because it was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was just like, damn, fool, your dad's really gonna come out. I was like, oh, don't trip. And then he starts like screaming in Chinese, like, you mother bitch, you bitch, you motherfucker. You know, like, you mother, you know, and I'm like, damn, this fool only knows mother this, mother. Giving it to these people.
Butter shit, fuck bitch. Do you and your dad now like joke about it the way him and his mom might? Like your dad just pulls out a gun, like, he still has the broom.
Nah, but he would say stuff like, you were wild back then, and I'm like, yeah, I know, pops, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But he always feels that kind of guilt because my dad was an alcoholic. So he felt like, you know, at least like 50% of it was on him because he would just beat us for no reason. I mean, there's times where he would just like rage, you know? And I mean, but now that we think about it, he doesn't drink anymore, which is like amazing.
That's
He comes
awesome.
to church, you know, and so he's like, damn, like, that's so crazy, you know? Like, it's like that, you know?
This is in the past now. Huh?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's so cool to look at it that way.
Yeah. And I always just make fun of his accent. Like, I know that's messed up.
Yeah, though, you know?
Bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Like one time he was at Home Depot too, and like Chinese people, we're freaking cheap, bro. Like it's all money in, no money out, right?
Yeah.
So like he was trying to bargain at Home Depot, and I was a kid like at that time. I remember like 10 or 11 years old, and then he's like, the drill was I don't know $50. He's like 25, and the guy was just like, bro, is this fool really trying to
Yeah,
bargain?
is he serious? Yeah.
He's like, no, it has the box is broken. Like, what the fuck?
He's like, yeah, you did that.
Yeah, and he's trying to like bargain it, you know, can we get a discount and this and that? And then I was just like, damn. To us, it was normal, but now that I think about it, I'm like, Pops, like, you did some crazy stuff, bro.
That is pretty.
Did your dad ever go, hey Johnny, put your gun at him, man?
Lower the price.
Hey, be careful, my son gonna shoot you.
Imagine that shit. Do your thing, Johnny. Yeah. Do the thing you did last night, man. And he's all,
last night.
he's all, oops, now it's free.
That's how we do it, okay?
Teamwork.